This is why I hate talking about fitness in social settings. So the other day, my friends invited me to brunch, and there was this couple there that they're friends with, and they're getting married pretty soon. Of course, the conversation went to weight loss because the girl was trying to fit into her dress. The guy was talking about what he was doing to lose 30 pounds or whatever. And I don't really care, but I did ask, okay, so when are you guys getting married? Of course, they say in 3 months. So the girl is asking me, my friend volunteered me actually. She asked me, so what should I do to lose? I want to lose this amount of weight. Maybe she had 5 to 10 pounds of weight to lose. She was not a big girl at all. And she was asking me like, okay, so I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to do it as fast as possible. How can I do it? And I don't like being put in this situation in a social setting, especially because I don't know how to be nice and realistic at the same time. It's usually just one or the other. Not that I'm going to be rude, but normally I have this conversation with clients, and if you're paying me, you're going to get the real information, and I'm not going to babysit you. But anyway, so I told her, like, you're doing it fast is not going to work. You're going to feel terrible. You're going to look terrible, and you may not lose any weight at all. And if you do, it might not be anywhere close to what you want to lose. In that case, you're much better off doing it the right way, losing a little bit of weight and being able to continue even after the wedding. Do you think she took that advice? No, she wanted to lose weight yesterday. So of course I give her Macro Factor. I show her how it works. I'm basically giving her a free coaching session at this point because everyone has moved on the conversation and they don't care anymore. Meanwhile, the guy is not asking for advice. He's telling me how he only eats once a day, cuts all carbs, and it's working like a charm. And I'm just over here like, all right, great. My friends keep refilling my mimosas. I'm like, thank you, no orange juice. I set the weight loss rate at a reasonable rate that wasn't going to be like starving, but it was going to get her there in a reasonable amount of time. She was like, no, that's too slow. She moves it to where she's eating 1,000 calories a day. At some point, you just can't feel sorry for them anymore. If they want to do this to themselves, you kind of just have to say, okay, you're right. Then I ask her what she's doing for exercise. She says, nothing. She's not doing anything. She's not walking. Her job is sedentary, so she's sitting at her desk all day. We looked at her average step count. It was like 2,000. And I was like, that is very, very bad. You almost have to try to be that bad. You basically have to say, I'm not getting up today. So I said, listen, if you do nothing else, you could eat exactly the same and just increase your step count 2,000 every week. 2,000. So now you're doing 2,000. Do 4,000, which won't be that hard if you just, get up. Then she tells me how she's been trying for so long and hasn't lost anything at all, like not even 1 pound. And I said, maybe it's because you haven't been consistent. It doesn't really matter what you do as long as you're consistent. It's probably the issue. But of course, it couldn't be her that's the problem. So what does she think is the problem? I think I should stop eating carbs. I think it's because I'm getting too many carbs. And I'm just like, don't say it. And I'm over here drinking at brunch, and I have to deal with the same people who aggravate me on social media, except in person. I just have no patience for these women who are in a perpetual state of crash dieting, especially when a professional is telling you exactly what you need to be doing for free, might I add, and they still just want to keep doing what they've been doing that they know hasn't worked. I don't know. She turns to my friend's girlfriend and says, what have you been doing? Because she lost, maybe like 30 pounds of baby weight and just pregnancy weight. She just had a baby. So she was like, I've been doing Weight Watchers, but don't download it. You don't need that, first of all. And also, it's a paid app. And in my head, I was like, well, so is Macro Factor, but it'll actually help you. So what does she do? She downloads the Weight Watchers app on the spot and says, I think I'll do both. And at that point, I've had a little bit more to drink, and I say, well, best of luck. I'm a fitness professional who's having brunch and eating bacon and Nutella and drinking. Do you think that I'm just different than you? Or worse, you think that you're a scientific anomaly? Like other people can lose weight in this way, but you just somehow can't? I don't know. This type of delusion just drives me crazy. And we have these coaches and dietitians telling them that it's not their fault. It's not your fault you've been lied to. It's not your fault you keep doing these diets. It is.